Hey, what's going on, Freedomers? All right, so the cutting short of my eighth house experience, right? Um, as it's raining right now, and I'm sitting under the bridge, protecting myself from the rain. And I was listening to a lady, the scammer page by Dana Chanel. Where they exposing her, and I listened to people who are getting scammed in business, and he was talking about how he was talking about how people like Dana Chanel and Prince Donnell, because he was Prince Donnell's ex-best friend. He was talking about how Donnell would get close to him, and no, I'm gonna go back. He said something that triggered something for me, because I said it as well. I said that the person who gave me a place to live, she signed a 360 deal with her ex-boyfriend. And I told him that. I was like, yo, you're in a 360 deal right now. And you're an artist where the corporation has everything in your name, and you're barely getting paid from it. And what she's doing is, she is using his name, using his credit, and she benefits off it, and she is barely giving him anything for it. And she thinks because she's giving him the bare minimum, and like a 360 deal, because she's giving him the bare minimum of a place to live, she doesn't owe him anything. And with her Chiron in what the hell is this called? In Aquarius, in Aquarius, she is scamming him out his money. That's what Aaron, his ex best friend, said about Dana what Dana did to Prince Donnell. He said that he called his mom, and he said, yo, he just signed a 360 deal with her. And she called him and cursed him out, like, why would you sign her name? Da 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 da. And she's fucking him over. And when I was reading the comments, it said that he's pussy whipped. He's pussy whipped. He's pussy whipped. Yeah, I'm about to put it on. You guys have sheets? Yeah. What kind? What size? Bed sheets. What size? Twin doesn't matter. We don't have any more. What are your regular sheets? Like queen size, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we have full size, I think. Where are they? In the bed section back there. Okay. And my friend sent me this Dana Chanel video, and I was watching this video. He said something so deep. He said something so deep. He said, God will bless you. That really resonated with me. It almost makes me want to cry. It was so deep that it hit me at the crevices of my soul. He said, when you do what you're expected to do, God will put you in places, and this is paraphrasing, I think this is wrong, but God will put you in places that God will put you in places, and basically he was saying that God will put you at the footstool, use your footstools, and set a make your enemies a Make your enemies a make your enemies a try to find the comforters. I'm trying to find the comforters to like a I don't know. I think I said it wrong. Like a comforter. But yeah, he was using pet like he said something that's deep that resonated very, very deeply with me. Every person that tried to scam him is doing poorly right now. And it's true. Like and when he said that, it clicked with me, and I understood why she's struggling, and like why she is struggling, and I get it. Like why she don't have a flow of money coming in, and why it's so hard for her to, let's say, make sales, and why it's so difficult for her to make sales to oh shit. And why she is so, like, why she's struggling, and and I get it, like yo, because she's robbing people, and she's robbing people out their money. She has people pay her, she don't pay them back, and so she even just has people call her and call her out her name, and she has people defending her like she's not in the wrong. And like myself, um, and she has people defend her like she's not in the wrong, like she's not doing people wrong. Oh, I need a comforter. That's what I need. Oh, damn. $19. I need a comforter. That's what I need. Not a sheet. But yeah, she's scamming people, and yeah, I've been kicked out. But like, yo, you know when that happened? When she was getting exposed. When people were telling me the truth about her, she didn't like that, and I challenged her. Now, what I did wrong is I shouldn't have challenged her. I should have kept quiet and kept the peace as much as possible. But I didn't. I was too loud when I was in no position to do that. Damn, $19. No, this not reverse blanket. What the hell is a reverse blanket? Let me see. better get some that's warm because it's raining and I don't want to get sick. Ah, shit. Yeah, so I just learned that she just scamming people, and it looks like and like in the words of Ajna, it looks like I'm losing right now, and I'm not. I gotta stay focused and on my business, and really get ahead as much as possible because she's been exposed, and because when you're around people who's really protected for real, bitch. So, okay. So that's a sheet. That's a comforter. That's what I actually look for. That's a comforter.
This is a blanket.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's actually a blanket.
Okay.
That's right.
Pass your card.
Card.
Go ahead, 979. Excuse me, we're closed. You gotta hurry up.
Thank you. When I tell you the favor that's on my life, and like I'm getting more and more at peace with what happened. Now it didn't need to happen the way it happened, and what's crazy is that when I really grow and blow up, I'm gonna be doing everything she's doing, and better, but better, way better, and it's sad the way she does stuff, but that's business for you. But I heard it again from somebody who is in business, and I said, yo, it's sad the way she's doing it, the way she doing people dirty. I said the scariest thing about what she's doing, like for instance, if I was really vengeful, here's what I would do. I would get her. I have her address. I know where she live. I know her name and all that. And I could, because she has nothing in her name, I could really do something magically to get her evicted. And I said, I don't even want to play that game with you because I could really go back and forth and fuck your life up. But I don't want to. I don't want to and get you, because she can't even get an apartment in her name. So, and unless she has a house, she can get evicted, because when they do a check and say, yo, the owner doesn't live here, that's not the name. Your name is not on the lease. Who are you? And they said, nah, the person who's on the lease needs to live here. We don't care. And you can get a real asshole and get you evicted. And I said, she does people so dirty for people, like she does people so wrong. And like I said before, she's only good for people who don't know their worth. She's only good for people who settle for less. And that's the vibration she's on. She's only good for people who are not disciplined. She's only good for people who are not focused. She's only good for people who are not happy. She's only good for people who vibrate really, really low, or they are very naive. Those are the two people she's good for. People who vibrate really low, or people who are really naive. And I'm more on the naive side. So that's why she got me. I'm on the naive side. So because I'm on the naive side, she got me. So when I started to wake up and I started to challenge the master, in the sense of 48 laws of power, never disrespect the master, she got upset because the illusion was broken. because she needs everybody around her to be in an illusion. So like the guy in the video, like Aaron said in the video, wow, that's funny. How Aaron said in the video, he was like, yo, when you scam people, you always gotta find the next victim so you could keep scamming them. So you can keep scamming. Because you're only creating. She's only creating, like he said in the video about Dana Chanel and Prince. What he said something. They said that's really deep. He said he said as well about these scammers. That's what she's doing. What's bad about how she does business is she's creating such bad karma for herself that I have to think about it. Who wants to go to sleep at night all stressed out, by themselves, lonely, not and like, because she has that 777 in her life. She's a moon in Pisces 7. She's a 12th houser, which is 7, and ruled by Pisces, which is 7, and then she's a life path 7. I said, yo, the universe is gonna check her and check her hard. You feel me? It's gonna check. It's just a matter of time. She hasn't met somebody who's like, for instance, me being homeless, right? If I was somebody else, yo, I'd be so like, if I lived on a certain vibration, yo, I'd make it my business to not only get revenge in a bad way. She lucky my revenge is massive success. And one day if we speak, I said, you lucky that was my revenge. If I was my revenge, yo, I'd have fucked your world up. Okay? I'd have dedicated my world to it. But I said the best revenge is massive success. So, and when I get massive success, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do nothing with you, because you be scamming niggas. And then you make it look good, and you don't give no credit where credit is due. You don't treat people fairly. Fuck that. I don't want nothing to do with that. And she makes it look so like pretty. And that's what I'm trying to get to my new client. I'm like, yo, just do good business. Do not focus on the looks. Will always be easy to attain, but you know what's hard? Doing good business. You know what's difficult? Doing good business. That's hard. That's difficult. That's difficult maintaining excellent business. And I'm like, yo, she is gonna come to a fall one day, just like her baby father said. But he was talking about something tragic, and unfortunately, I kind of gotta agree with that, because I said one day, yo, it's gonna come to a clap. Or in how I would say it, I said I don't wish nothing horrible on her. But here's what I would say though. Here's what I would say though. One day, she's gonna come to a halt.
Remember your goals 9 p.m.
Where she gotta stop what she's doing and check herself, and why she don't got nobody, why she can't get help, why she's all alone, and I mean not alone in a good way, where alone where the universe is bettering you, alone as in nobody fucks with her, and she's always inviting the wrong people to help her. Yo, it's only a matter of time. For real. It is only a matter of time. And I said, because I'm young, and I'm not angry, and my revenge again will be massive success. She, just like her ex-boyfriend told me, I'm gonna be successful and she's not gonna be a part of it. And it's sad. It's the same way for me. She's not gonna be a part of it because she does really bad business, and she's not the greatest of friend either. She's a decent friend. She's not a horrible friend, but or a horrible person. But I said, being a horrible person has nothing to do with how you do business. If anything in the world, friendship will cloud your judgment in business, because you think you think, oh, you think somebody, and that's one thing I had to learn from her. I was like, you think they're your friend, so they have your quote unquote best interest. And what I realized is what Ajna said about, yo, you're gonna find out who cares about you and who could care less about you. And who the reason why I'm not gonna ask her, can I go back, is because to our next house, is because even in this rain, I'm just gonna get this comfortable warm blanket and be covered like fuck. And I had to realize, like, yo, and get control of my vibration. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get in control of my vibration. I'm gonna get in control of my emotions, so this situation doesn't conquer me, and I conquer it. And that's it. I fuck that, because I'm just gonna find. I'm fuck that. I'm gonna learn my motherfucking lesson. That's what the fuck I am gonna do. I'm gonna learn my motherfucking lesson. And when I learn my motherfucking lesson, I'm out this bitch. Fuck that. Fuck getting revenge. 'Cause I say, yo, she has that 777 in her life. Yo, life is gonna put, it's gonna find a way. And what it's gonna do is, here's what it's gonna do. It's gonna put her in deep isolation, where she's alone and she has nobody to turn to, nobody to count on, nobody to protect her, nobody to call on, nobody to nothing. And she's gonna realize, yo, I had all these people I could have counted on, and now they're not. Now that she in a set, and depending on her frequency, she either gonna go into victim mode, like niggas ain't shit, they ain't here for me, and that, or take accountability and say, yo, why I don't got nobody? Why I don't got nobody? And you know what's crazy? I get it now. The reason why she's always seeking a relationship, so she doesn't feel and think on her own about the stuff that she does to people, because she needs to find some new excitement, some new way of some new excitement or new escape, so she can feel better about the things that she did to the people in the past. And she kind of even thought with me to some extent. That I was a sense of renewal, but really she was doing a cycle all over again. But hey, she could have started fresh with me, but she didn't. She played herself. Say, yeah, it look like I'm losing right now, but I ain't. Gia is not what she, well, I just said her name. She is not what she says she is. She is horrible. But she's a decent person. I'll never forget this experience. I'll never forget it in a negative, for the negative and the positive. But she a bitch. Man, I'm thankful.